Vaihana wetsuits. Keeps you warm all day. We're gonna try something new today. See if this works. I glued some super coarse sandpaper with Gorilla Glue on my gloves to help with the scratching. So I hope it stays waterproof and makes enough sounds for the fish to get curious. So just the left side because I can't really scratch with my right hand because I'm not a lefty.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try this out today.
That's legit.
I know, I hope it sticks.
Oh yes, my camera.
Because I don't know if Gorilla Glue is waterproof.
Well, if that's the crazy glue kind, not the wood glue one, then yeah, those.
I think it is the crazy glue kind. We'll see.
Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. That's tiger. That's a white tip. It's different. Oh man, I'm hungry. All right, so we are in the kitchen. I got the nenue that I shot the other day. Kept it in a nice plastic bag to keep the moisture. I'm gonna make some soup. I'm gonna make some fish soup today. I'm following like a Portuguese kind of recipe. I'm gonna add some ethnic flavors like this fish sauce, and add some tomatoes. So it called for a chicken broth, but I only have vegetable broth. Some white wine for a little classy class. It's gonna be really great because the nenue is already kind of flavored because their diet is just seaweed. So I'm gonna fillet this little bad boy up, cut him into chunks, and yeah, let's get started. Got my handy dandy Cast King fillet knife. Start from the head, go around the fin, go back, make a nice hard cut. I'm gonna, you know, kind of crack it a little bit. Switch to other side, same thing. Start from the head, start it from the bottom. Ah, yeah, now we're here. So this fish, like every other fish, I already gutted and bled. Get the head off. Okay, all right. Now we got a headless fish. Okay, so I got one side. Not the best fillet job, but you know, I'm gonna get the other side. So suck at this fillet job, but you know. Coming from a newbie Spearo, you gotta start from somewhere. Okay, let me get that. It's pretty good. Let me get a little bit of this. Get the extra bits. It's pow. Still gotta learn how to do better, but now we're gonna start on the produce. Start with 1 onion. Okay, onions done. Just gonna put them in a bowl for now. Cut up this sweet potato. The recipe normally calls for a regular potato, but shoot, sweet potato will be just fine. And adds a little like sweetness to the savory soup we're gonna make, so it'll be like a contrast. And I only need a little bit. I'm only gonna do like half of this one. So cut that in half. Okay, pow. Get some olive oil. Okay. Onions in. I'm gonna toss the sweet potatoes at the same time because they're both gonna take a little bit to cut. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be like a pretty reddish soup, I think. That's what the picture shows, but I'm gonna change the recipe a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna add a lot of paprika, tomatoes. I might add some minced garlic to the picture. I'm gonna quickly go get some bay leaves. Okay, I got 3 bay leaves. I should have probably tossed them in earlier just to get the essence in, but okay, I'm gonna let that sit, get all the flavors going. Now I'm gonna cut the nenue, small little bite-sized pieces. We got some paprika. Toss that in here, make it nice and red and smoky. Extra smokiness with the black pepper. So this is a pretty small amount of fish, but it was a small nenue, and it just happens to be a really shitty day to dive that day, and something about the full moon and not a lot of fish when there's full moon. It's okay because this is a personal sized fish soup. It's just gonna be for me and Donnie, and I like nenue a lot. Some people don't like it so much because of the smell or the color of the fillets. I'm pretty stoked about my nenue. It's one of my go-to fish for shore diving. So, and it feels really good when you shoot it because they get really big sometimes. So when you shoot it, it's such a good feeling because they have a little bite to it, and you know, that bite feels good. So right now I have the tomatoes all chopped up and ready to go. I'm gonna toss that in last. Get it sauteed a little bit. I'm gonna toss some fish sauce and the white wine, vegetable broth, and yeah, it should be cherry, man. Fish sauce, just a little bit. I think I got some Chardonnay. A little more. There you go. Give it a nice mix. I'm gonna let that cook a little more and let that alcohol evaporate and soak all that flavor in. This is a pink Himalayan salt, and I got a mix of the coarse and the fine in there. Some garlic powder. Okay, now the vegetables are starting to get all, you know, loose and soft. The only thing I really was concerned about is the potatoes. That's why I put that in first, but I think it's starting to get pretty soft. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. The vegetable broth from Mama Costco. Gonna go in with the vegetable broth. I'm just gonna eyeball it because I always generically follow a recipe. I never really follow it completely. So now the broth is pretty settled. I'm gonna try this broth a little bit. Wow, that's so different. I can't even figure out like what country or ethnicity it is, but it's really good. I think it needs like a little citrus. I have some, I want to say fish sauce or citrus, but you know, I'm gonna make it a little Mediterranean and add some of this lime juice to it. But yeah, that tastes amazing. With the tomatoes and the fish sauce and the white wine. Really, really great. It just needs a little bit of a kick. So I'm gonna add that. And now it is time to add the nenue. Okay, in you go. Have it on low now. I'm gonna just mix this around a little bit to help incorporate the fish all together. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm just gonna let the fish cook and simmer now and get the toppings going. So for the toppings, I'm just gonna use this Maui avocado that we picked when we were out on the east side of Maui. And I've already tried all the avocados that we picked from that day. We had like these round ones and the more pear-shaped ones, and they're both amazing. Normally these round ones taste a little watery to me, but this specific variety, look how it cuts. It's so buttery and it's so soft. Oh god, and it tastes amazing on avocado toast because it just spreads so easy. Like, look at that. It's like butter. But today, I'm gonna put it on top of our fish. And you know what else? I'm gonna get some of these pine nuts and put it on top also. So we shall see how that combo works out. Our fish is just about done cooking. I think it's pow. Smells so good. I'm not gonna scoop the bay leaf because that's just there for aroma. Get a good amount of fish. Get a good amount of tomatoes and onions. Sweet potato. Definitely get plenty broth going on. Okay, got the soup. Get the avocado. I'm just gonna kind of place it on top. Messy, whatever. Top it with some pine nuts. Yeah, a little bit more black pepper. Yeah, there you go. Got fish soup. That looks great. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. Okay, here is our nenue fish soup with sweet potatoes, pine nuts, onions, what else? Tomatoes, paprika, garlic, and nenue. And I think I got a little bit of everything. Okay, I got one tomato, avocado, got a bite of fish, and the potato. Okay, let's see how that tastes. A little soup. Oh, hot. Wow. Man, that's so good. Fish sauce, white wine. Yeah, that's a trick, man. Some lime juice. It's pretty cherry. I totally recommend this recipe to anybody who wants to try it out. I'm just kicking, man. I'm definitely gonna make this more often. And it's so easy to make, especially with the sweet potatoes. And it adds like that contrast of sweetness to everything with the fish sauce, because that's a little savory, salty. You got the white wine for that acidicness too, with the sweet potatoes. It's like the perfect mesh together. But yeah, cherry fish soup for anybody who wants to try at home. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video if you like it, comment, talk to me down below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. Phew!